XRP being used by Chase. We're going to break that down just a little bit deeper. And is America losing the race in cryptocurrency? And could this be the end? We'll break that down as well. My name is Coach JB, and what I work to do is make the complex simple. I take very microeconomic strategies, and I make it simple so the normal everyday person can build financial freedom. So I have two free resources for you. Okay, check this out. So the first resource, I want to be very clear with this, is my Warrior Guide to Financial Freedom. This guide right here, if you click the description of this video, it's an absolutely free book, no hoops to jump through. It'll be in your inbox in 15 minutes. Check your junk mail, okay? Number two, there's another link for a free consultation with my insurance team. We teach people one of our 5 pillars of wealth, which is included in the book here, around index universal life, infinity banking concept, how to become your own banker. A lot of people are worried about their wealth and securing their principal. Insurance is a great way, Tier 1 capital, to ensure your principal and to compound and retire tax-free. It's one of the most powerful parts of my 5 pillars of wealth. It's worked for me and many other my people. I'm a licensed insurance agent. I have licensed insurance agents in all 50 states. So in the description of this YouTube video, and if you dive into my social media platform, on my profile, click the link. There'll be the free book, and then there's the free consultation with my insurance team. Just want to make sure they're two different things, okay? Free book and insurance consultation with my insurance team. So just bear with us. We're getting a ton of appointments every single day, and give us about 24 to 48 hours to reach out to you, okay? So let's dive into this. So I'm going to switch over here. The internet's going crazy right now. Everybody's saying that Chase Bank partners with Chase Bank is using XRP, right? Kind of. I want to be very clear about this. I know a lot of this brings a lot of clicks. You know, you see me putting that on there, it's going to get you a lot of clicks. But I like to break things down in a more simplistic form and also give you the good news about this, guys. So Chase Bank partners with FCF Pay to accept cryptocurrency for financial services. So who they're partnering with will allow you to use XRP, Shiba, Dogecoin, BTC, ETH for mortgage, credit card, and loan payments. You're going to start to see this a lot more, right? Public and private sector coming together, partnerships. You're going to be able to pay with your cryptocurrency. I think what we can confidently say, and I'm going to show you a video from Kevin O'Leary, what we can confidently say is crypto is here to stay, guys. So your financial advisor in 2017 all the way to now that funded you out of cryptocurrency, as soon as their commission structure allows them to sell you cryptocurrency, trust me, they'll be giving you a call. So this is the greatest opportunity in human history to get in very, very early. I'm not saying you need to invest, but be very smart with this thing. Create a budget, cut out frivolous spending, sell one of your cars, lower your expenses, cut out your energy drinks, cut out the coffee, and get your shit together, family. This is the greatest time. You should be very, very joyful about these times. Flip your brain, invert everything. That's what I did. That's what my 5 pillars of wealth show you. I inverted everything. I went from broke on my parents' couch and going 2019, going to 2020. I finally got pissed. I said, enough is enough. I drew a line in the sand, and now I'm financially free 4 years later, traveling around with my kids, working freedom wherever I want. And you can do the same thing. Was it easy? Absolutely not. Everybody's selling you a bunch of bullshit. This get rich quick, it doesn't exist. I have been grinding since 2017. Grinding, family. If you see my consistency, I'm not going to sell you a soft pillow to land on. But let me ask you a question. If you were to put in 3 to 5 years of backbreaking work to be financially free, would you do it? Everybody says yes, but nobody does it. They wait until they figure out that they can't retire to go to work at Walmart to pay for their medication. This is real talk right here, guys. I've been grinding, and the fact is, now that I have financial freedom, I'm grinding exactly the same way. Nothing has changed. I get up at the same time. I put in the same amount of effort. I put in more effectiveness. I scaled more people, and now I'm making other people wealthy. That's the key. So I'm working to get other people freedom. That's the key. So I just want to share with you guys, it's the greatest time in human history. But, Chase isn't using XRP. Chase isn't using Bitcoin and Doge. They partnered with FCF to pay to pay to accept cryptocurrencies and financial services. So there's partnerships like that will happen. But it's not that Chase is accepting those payments. It's that who they partnered with is accepting those payments. But it's huge. It's huge, huge news, guys. It just shows that we are moving towards a new even playing field. The walls or the borders of finances are starting to break down. And so Kevin O'Leary posted this. Let me switch this over really quickly. So I want to show you. This is off his page.
of us as investors
commercial at the end of his little thing, but this is interesting. But in Abu Dhabi, right, they are moving fast towards crypto adoption, innovation. There's a lot of things happening outside of America. So this is a part where I struggle to decipher, right? I don't know if it's struggle, but I play a totally different game than most people. Like, I'm not waiting for a savior. I'm not waiting for Trump to come back. I'm building sovereignty myself. So I think there's something going on and a bigger picture behind the scenes where America is playing the pawn in a greater global switch. I think we're all being played. That's just my opinion. I think America is pulling back and stifling innovation and throughout the Ripple case on purpose because it's part of the much bigger plan. Because, guys, the president doesn't run the country. You guys know that, right? The bankers run the country. Larry Fink runs the world as the largest asset manager in the world. BlackRock. Think about that for just a moment. So I really feel like that these are strategic moves and we're all fighting this invisible enemy and we're all going to get played. So I stopped getting played and I started following the money flows to see where it goes. And once I figured out where the money goes and how they secure, compound, and grow their wealth, and they do it a lot different than us, and they retire tax-free and they borrow tax-free, I just made a little model of myself, and that's what I do now. And my next level is the trust game, right? So I have my trust appointment, I think, in 2 weeks, and I'm going to start building the trust model where I will be a trustee. So I'm just going to play the same game. This is all available to us. And how did I do it? I spent 8 to 9 hours a day researching this. Do I have all the answers? No, but it worked for me. It worked for me and my family. We're financially free now, and now I'm helping other people become financially free. So this information is all out there, family. What I think this is I think we are moving things like this with Abu Dhabi. They're with the BRICS countries trying to de-dollarize with the oil and things like that. I just think that it's accelerating a lot faster than we think. But I think that America is putting on the brakes for a reason. I think it's part of a bigger plan and a switch in the monetary system. Just my opinion. I could be wrong, but along the way, I'm definitely setting my family up, and I'm not waiting for anybody to tell me what to do.
Most of us as investors are saying, okay, crypto's not going away. What's next? Because if it's not going to be Binance, and that's for sure it won't be, that one's on its way to zero too. FTX is already zero. Who's going to emerge as the leader? It doesn't look like Coinbase. Gary Gensler is suing them for the 4th time. No FTX there either. So I think it's going to emerge in a foreign country, which is a shame for the U.S. This innovation is probably going to end up in Abu Dhabi. The rumor of a new exchange backed by billions there called M2 looks very promising, totally compliant, transparent ownership. What a shame that we didn't get there first.
Okay, so what a shame that we didn't get there first. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. But I disagree with the Coinbase thing. With Coinbase being connected to BlackRock through Aladdin, their sophisticated trading service, I don't think Coinbase is going anywhere, guys. I don't think Kraken's going anywhere. I don't think Ripple is going anywhere. I think Ripple is going to become a bank. I think Coinbase is going to become a bank. I think that you'll be able to do your direct deposits there, which you already can. Actually, you can put your payroll into Coinbase. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to see a globalization of cryptocurrency. Global regulation is going to come in. We're going to have a nice bull run in 2024 to 2025 because there's lack of regulation, which creates a large amount of volatility, which is going to create a large amount of profit opportunity. But most people are going to get wrecked. I'm not trying to be negative, but we know this. Like, how many of the Dogecoin millionaires, great example. He's talked about over and over again. He had like $3.5 million. Now he has $50,000 in Dogecoin. Why? He didn't have an exit plan. So the way that I look at cryptocurrency and fiat, they're both fake. It's funny money, right? So I've matured a lot over the last 4 years in my investment strategy. Cryptocurrency is fake. It's funny money. It's in the air. It's in a quantum computer. Cash is fake. It's quantum. There is no money in the system. It's debt. So what I do is I take the funny money and I do multiple things with it. I take the funny money and I put it into insurance. Okay. Then I also put it into more businesses where I can generate more earned income. So I can continue to invest more into the funny money to pull money into insurance, precious metals, businesses, and real estate as we go into next year. Okay. So that's for me is securing it. That's just the way that it works for me. I like tangible stuff now. I love business, right? So I'm really good at business. So I double down on what I'm good at. And then I'm surrounded by experts, and I'm not an expert in real estate. So we're surrounding ourselves by those people. And then we'll go into that realm once I figure out people I know, like, and trust, and I can move into real estate with, and we'll go down that path. Okay. And the trust thing, I'm going to set myself up like the, the big boys and big girls out there with the trust. And, my kids will be set up for the rest of their life. And I'm going to teach my kids how to invest. My daughter's already investing in the capital markets, and hopefully that they'll pass that down to their kids, right? It's a very simple strategy. Somebody at some point in the family just has to be more committed to the pain of change and staying the same, right? Once they do that, you have to rewire the brain, you have to rewire the foundation. And once you rewire the foundation, you will end up in a different situation. But if you don't rewire the foundation, it doesn't matter if you make $1 million in crypto. You will always be broke because you'll go in the same cycle over and over again. So God taught us that we're not supposed to repeat consciousness. We're supposed to expand consciousness. So I'm supposed to give my kids the tools to expand, to grow, to be better than me, right? Not to repeat what I do, not to make the same mistakes that I do, to allow them to expand and to experience this amazing earth. So you can do the same thing, okay? Again, I was on my parents' couch 4 years ago. I'm very open about that because I think it's better to be open and honest, and you can see yourself in me versus you thinking this is not obtainable. And it's very, very obtainable. My number one thing that makes me the wealthiest is my relationship with God. That is my number one focus, because if I have a positive relationship with God, everything else bleeds into my family, it bleeds into my wealth, it bleeds into my health, and every single person I come in contact with. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Again, all the free resources are down there. You can set up a consultation with my insurance team in the description of this video, or the YouTube or TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter profile. You click on there. I want to be very clear. There's the consultation with my insurance team, and then there's the free book. Two different things, okay? So don't fill out the consultation with my insurance team expecting to get a free book. The free book is the free book. It's super simple. But it's what tax code 7702, becoming your own banker. But there's many different options as well. If you have old 401ks, you can roll those over. Sometimes, 401ks are kind of tricky. Some of them you can't roll over. But it's about a free conversation, right? So we're paid by the insurance companies. We don't ask for any money from the client. And it's just a great way for us to provide great financial education to you. Love you guys. Appreciate you. As we always say, warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go.